Okie dokie. Welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. I have to figure out how I want to do this. Mainly because I'm not necessarily sure where to go. But then again, I didn't really explore over here whenever I got here last episode, so maybe there's a way down? Okay, yeah, this goes down.
Yes.
Okay.
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of brisipods.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, they were not kidding. They are right here. Alright, so let me look at the map. Is it going to be as simple as just going this way and then going that way? Oh, it's a field hospital. I was like, what is happening here? Yeah, I don't want to fight. I have quests to do. Okay, so, yeah, we have to go there. I just hope it's one of those things where it'll just let me go there. And not like on the last planet we were on, where I had to find a way around a giant wall that I had no idea how to get around. The road is technically over here. Oh, what do you know? The road is over here. Alright, my bad.
Wouldn't be wise wandering across that bridge.
Well, we're doing it anyway.
Suffered extensive damage from that.
Ah. Nope, I see the problem. At least some of the problem. If we clear out some of the animals, the beasts, maybe I can get a better look at whatever's going on over here. Dropping a quick save, because this is definitely going to kill me. It is literally not that far. Well, that's not what I thought would kill me, but I'm glad the game did that. The game ice skated me off. Yeah, that kills you pretty instantly, huh? Identically designed the two planets that you have to go to. The planets are obviously different, but they're basically the same in terms of like how you have to navigate around everything, and that's pretty stupid if I'm being honest. It's just annoying. So, alright, how the hell do we get there? So, I'm guessing we have to go there, process the rift data. I'm assuming that turns into a bridge of some sort. Oh no, I lied. There's a bridge down here. Alright, well. Alright, let's turn around and go back. And hope that that bridge is open.
Mobilize.
Electrical failures. Failing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we fixed that. Does that mean this works, or is this good? Okay, no, that's good. So I can turn that quest in whenever, I think. While I continue on this way and avoid that giant-ass robot. Wherever it may have went. Also, there was the repair kit anyway. So never mind.
Dozens more are shattered.
Inez, if you're talking, I am so sorry. I'm not really listening. Mainly because I can't hear you. I don't have my right earbud in. Yeah, there are a lot of dead bodies out here. I guess they just weren't prepared for this, like, winter. Although I doubt this planet has seasons. Although, all these dead bodies do make for some decent looting, so. Alright, so... Sprighton. I don't know if I want to know about Sprighton. Just the bridge I need is over this way. I'm just worried if I get over here, the bridge is gonna be impassable. No, there are enemies on the bridge, but I can definitely get past it. This just seems like an insanely unsafe part of the world. Yeah, somehow... I have to get all the way over there. I just don't see how I'm gonna do that. Maybe it's easier than it looks. Why are we talking about debris? Yeah, I'm not sure why we're talking about debris, but this appears to be like a Sub Rosa base that we're walking near, so...
You there! You need to leave. This is a holy site. Non-believers are not welcome. Did you not hear me? You must leave unless you wish to be ushered into perfection before the rest of this architect-forsaken colony.
I respect your religious beliefs, but I need to cross the bridge.
Oh, I'm not accustomed to hearing such. We're usually dismissed as... Well, we need not discuss that. But in regards to your entering Newton, that's just not possible. It is blocked by a rift. As I said, the only way to get inside is to offer yourself up to the rift. By being thrown into it, that is.
Like a sacrifice?
No, we're not unthinking fools swayed by superstition. Our beliefs are scientifically proven by the esteemed leader themselves, who is infallible. Obviously, this is a wondrous time, friend. Our name was not chosen at random. It is a glorious dawn for all humankind. The rifts are a means to achieve a perfect state of being. And they are once again active after laying relatively dormant for years. The end of our tortured existence is nigh.
I bet someone could control the rifts with the right kind of device.
That's a scientific impossibility, but if such a thing were possible, I'd surely like to see it. What I mean is, the rifts are an inviolate part of the architect's plan.
Alright, later, bro. So, like, let me drop another quick save. If I continue this way, are you hostile?
How dare you try to circumnavigate my authority?
Alright. Alright, turn around, go back.
Might have a problem.
To those who keep the
Essentially just sneak through. I am not smart enough to do whatever that's asking. I don't have high enough skills to, like, do anything. I'm stuck.
So much for that. When all is consumed, become equal.
If I can just get across this,
Everything must become nothing.
I might be okay.
Everything.
Like,
The solution to our persecution.
this might be where I need to go. It's kind of in the right direction.
Yeah.
Did that take me in a circle, or is this a new place? I think it's a new place, because I would have looted these bodies. Alright, so maybe that solves one of my problems. Alright, I'm gonna continue this way and just hope for the best. Alright, let's continue on.
Resorting to violence.
Alright, so we're just resorting back to just running. The best solution I can ever come up with in these situations. Scientist is going into a lot of trouble to not be bothered by normies, so he better be important.
Hey, that our scraps. Go away!
No! It's our scraps now. Finds it begin.
Mobilizing.
Scraps back in business. Need a hold up. Ignoring.
I just don't have high enough explosive or skills to do anything on this planet, damn.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Alright, potentially information that might matter. Now, oh my god, now is just a big ass search zone. Damn, alright, my bad.
This must be the place Ortiz mentioned. Hard to fathom a lab in those caves. Whoa. Commander, hold up a moment.
Why? What's up?
Are you hearing this? It's some manner of distress signal. Encrypted. One of Auntie's, I'm certain, but this one ain't entirely familiar to me. Can't unless you have an Auntie's Choice patented codebreaker on your person. Reckon we'll need to find the signal source. If it's not to do with the lab, I'll be damned. We should press on.
Okay, I'm glad you stopped me to tell me that. And then I'm assuming this is the cave that we were told about.
Proceeding to attack.
Yeah, this is different. I'd say this isn't natural.
Law, I think I've seen enough death to fill 3 lifetimes. And it don't get any easier. What happened here? He spent his last moments crawling over to this terminal from the wreck. Sorry, friend. Wait. He's got a code breaker on him. Let's see. I'll be damned. That powered up the elevator. Signal's stronger than ever now. These poor bastards must have been responding to it same as us. This must be the lab.
At least
Only
Auntie's
one way to
choice
find
made
out.
sense to leave the back door operational. Can't say I'm yearning to see what they've done with the place, though.
I just want answers. Let's go.
Hello? Is anyone there? I have been signaling for help incessantly. Come quickly. I'm trapped in my office. By the foyer. The others, I fear they might have lost their lives at the hands, claws of escaped beasts. Mind yourself.
That's him. Them.
I've had enough of close calls with Seradium for one lifetime, thank you.
Hostilities are afoot.
Alright, so the Xyranium's turned off. Cool, sure.
Mechanist Tate speaking.
Hope he got a refund on his Raptidon repellent.
Reported many times that these pressure valves have fallen into disrepair, only to be ignored each of those times. And now I'm out here in the voided cold.
What are they
attempting to
doing
stop
in
this
this
leak
place?
from getting worse.
Ain't no purpose for this. This
What was that?
clear disregard for life.
This is where we all nod and say it's humanity that are the real
Locking the
monsters.
catcher in the gun safe. This is when I need it. Maybe many others.
What's... Hola, Ortiz?
Met him?
No. No, it ain't him. I thought... Commander, help me make sense of this.
Uh-huh. Now I extra want to kill this scientist.
I had a notion of what I might encounter here. Test tubes, records, some graphs kept on ice, but not this. Law. My heart just about stopped when I saw him. I thought Ortiz had come back, gotten himself in trouble, but... No. This man, whoever he is, he's been dead for a time. 2 weeks. Law. And he's just being kept here. Not even a proper burial, just treated like a thing. Void, damn it. This poor man. The test subjects. Ortiz. All of them are dead. All of them left in ruin by the butchers running this place. All of them could have been me.
I don't have any of the info for this quest. I find that very hard to believe, but this isn't normal for Auntie's choice. Nope, I'm misreading that. That's not the option I want. This one.
That ain't true. It weren't abandonment. It was breakage. I knew what would happen should anything go wrong. It made me a liability. It endangered my unit. I can't blame anyone else when I knowingly accepted the risks.
Inez, why are you still making excuses for them? Look around, this is who they are.
But they gave me hope when I had nothing. If that was a lie, then where does that leave me? Suppose I've always known something to be true, though. If nobody's privy to what the powerful do behind closed doors, then they can do anything. It's folk like us who pay the price. All that matters now is finding that doctor. He's got a reckoning coming.
Maybe let's keep it a little bit not as dark.
Yeah, chances of that are real high. Did you forget the Raps running amok and the Xyranium nearly blasting us to the void on the way in? I'm sorry. Let's just move on.
Do you have anything to say? Probably not.
Over here! These beasts have me pinned down! Handle them straight away, please! I cannot let my genius be wasted here!
Boy, damn coward. We'll see how you beg when we're face to face. Oh, look left. That Ursapod's mighty riled.
Only a gormless dunderhead would get between a mama Ursapod and well, anything really.
Is this the cub that Terminal mentioned? Still breathing, but only just. Boy, that must be his mama on the other side of the glass. We were too late for the soldier back there, but not too late for this cub. We should help.
Oh, it didn't let me do this a second ago. Alright, sure, whatever.
Should be just what the adorable little, this small creature needs.
Kept awake. Mama's rage is ebbing. Think this calls for a reunion.
There, have it. It's all yours.
Oh, look, the creature is proceeding.
Seems Mama's calmed all of the other ursopods too. Reckon we might walk on past.
Oh, thank the law I'm saved. Release me at once, please. I'm so worried that nobody intercepted my distress signal.
Oh, we got his signal all right. Let's get the bastard.
I'd offer to bet on how this turns out, but I'm afraid the act might throw off my equations.
Okay, let's go. Go do something. I'm reading terminals, my bad.
A touching reunion between mother and child. Never thought such a thing could be engineered between the beasts. Fascinating.
You the doctor in charge here?
Indeed I am, soldier. And my, what a picture you are. What exquisite graft work. Might I trouble you for an examination?
So you're the one who butchered my friend, Ortiz. The one who tortured those creatures out there. Who killed that soldier.
What's going on? I don't know any Ortiz, I swear it. I'm just a doctor. Please, don't shoot.
Nice try. We found the records that prove he underwent surgery here. That, and he literally told us where to find it.
Records? I don't know of any such... Oh, bother. Fine, yes, I did complete a procedure on one trooper, Ortiz, along with 2 others. He eagerly offered himself up for this project's first human trials. Rather hasty in hindsight. I know what you're thinking. Yes, the grafting program was officially shuttered 6 months ago. That was not a lie. But I thought it a shame, and it seems I wasn't alone in that. I was recruited for this unofficial venture soon after. Don't understand the need for secrecy myself, but our sponsor demanded it. I dared not ask too many questions.
Who is the sponsor?
He's some manner of executive. I don't know his name or official title, I swear. My orders came down the long, long chain of command. I'm only doing what I was told.
Enough with the excuses. You absolute wretch. Any scientist with any shred of decency would have refused your position. Your precious data is nothing compared to those you killed.
I sympathize with your friend, soldier. Truly, I do. But if I mourned every failure within these walls, I might never operate again. You must understand that the work we do here is greater than any one life. We can change the galaxy for the better.
Got any proof of that?
If you require convincing that my experiments have led to many breakthroughs, witness me. My own lungs would have failed without my prototyping of a device to keep me alive.
That device any good at stopping a bullet?
Enough with the threats of violence. Listen here, if you choose to brutalize me, all of my research and knowledge will be gone. Forever. The suffering you've seen here will be nothing in comparison to the suffering I could prevent. Do you truly want to be the one to stand in the way of progress?
Enough about you. Show me one good thing you've done for other people. Which, we said enough about him, but then we immediately asked him about stuff he did.
It's been a long time coming, but I believe I've laid the groundwork for treating injury and illness far better than modern medicine can manage. We are on the precipice of regrowing limbs that have been lost in accidents, reversing brain trauma, nerve damage, mayhaps aging one day. It would be a boon to humanity, and a boon to Auntie's bottom line.
Do you have a graph that could help Inez? Did he say anything that would hint at that? That could be incredibly beneficial, especially to the folks harmed by the war.
Don't listen to this windbag, Commander. He's selling fairy tales.
Let's not be hasty. I see your graft is a result of revision surgery. Your first go was botched, and you were considered a failure of the program, yes? I know what happened to those failures. Demoted, disgraced. It was horrible business. And yet, you still wear our colors. You want to reclaim your station, don't you?
You don't know anything about what I want.
This could be your way to prove yourself. Let's at least hear him out.
I'm not sure I should. If I accept such a bribe, what does that make me? Whether I want to regain my position or not doesn't matter. I don't want your help. I will not benefit from the pain of others.
You think there were no victims of the first program? That your existence isn't built off the bones of those who came before? You're no more righteous than I. You simply looked away. Now, if you stay your hand, I will grant you 2 state-of-the-art grafting parts. They cannot fail. Install one of them, and you'll see my earnest intent. You were never the broken thing they made you, soldier. If you wish it, you may still become a most extraordinary specimen.
No. Stop talking. Stay there. Don't make any stupid moves, understand? The adults need to have a talk over here. Commander, I don't know what to do. I came here intending to make him pay for what he's done. And I can't shake the reasons I've seen to burn this place to the ground. But what if he's right? What if something in his work is worth saving? What if this is my chance to make something of my life? To be accepted again?
Generally, if it's an option, I've convinced people to not kill whoever they're after. I did it with Niles and DeVree. I did it with Tristan and Virgil. I've probably done it with other people that I can't remember right now. But, like, killing him is probably a bad thing, because killing smart people in a universe where everybody's kind of stupid, whether it be because they're actually idiots or they're ignorant because of whatever their beliefs and political values are, I don't know. But let's not kill the scientist.
That's what you'd said from the beginning. And it made me so angry, Commander, when I was staring up at that soldier. But I should have known you meant well. Same as always, it seems. And now I've had a moment to sit with everything we've learned. I think I see your vision. Now, I ain't condoning what happened here. I won't disrespect Ortiz or the other victims as such. But if we continue this research, know that it cannot, must not be like this. We can trust Doc Tinsley to set things right. One can only know goodness if they're led by example. But if this doctor doesn't take direction, we'd only be repeating the cycle. We would be complicit.
Speech 11 is crazy. Option 2?
Yes, I know. Too much is riding on conditions, but that doesn't mean I can't try. For every person helped, it could make this all worth it. It's your lucky day. You'll live. Pack up your things and head straight to Fairfield to Doc Tinsley. You want to continue your work, You'll follow her lead.
Thank you, soldier. Thank you. I won't forget this, I swear. I'll unlock the cases for you now, as promised. Take the graphs you like and let me know how they work out, won't you?
Make no mistake, I ain't doing this for my own gain. If you say you can help other folk, you best deliver on that promise. Let's get out of here before I change my mind.
Valid. Oh, he's immediately just on a... Oh, he's unlocking that.
Graphs are yours.
Oh, you better get on to Fairfield, brother. Return to Ethel's lab. Really? We're going all the way back to Fairfield right now. Sure, but while we're here... Did he give us this key? Where does this go? Is there just another way out? Oh, was this just the Skyrim door? Alright, bet. Yeah, that was just the Skyrim door to get back to the, beginning of the dungeon. Return to Ethel's lab. Alright, that's gonna take us back to our ship, which isn't that big of a deal, honestly, because... I mean, I've unlocked fast travel points all over this planet now, so it's not that big of a deal. We'll come back. Let's just make today's quest all about doing Inez's quest. Fast travel back. Fairfield. Yeah, let's go see what Ethel's up to.
Ah, Inez. Have you come back for a tune-up? I've got just the injection for that. Freezes those pesky muscles right back into place.
No, yeah, a tune-up sounds good. I actually brought a few other grafting parts with me, if you reckon my arm can handle a stitch or two.
Oh, these are pristine indeed. Is this of an ursopod? My, I haven't seen one of those in many years. Oh, and a mantis swarm hive. The hunting must be good wherever you ran off to.
Yeah, you could say that. Since Doc's given her blessing, which do you reckon I go with? The ursopod's mucus gland could absorb some incoming damage, if you don't mind getting a little sticky. The mantis swarm hive, however, would be best for crowd control. Say the word, and I'll sick these little guys on any enemy in our vicinity.
Mantis swarm hive.
Really? Hive it is. Just refrain from any buzzing jokes.
Oh, the mantis swarm is a wonderful choice. Hold still, dear. There. I dare say you won't be needing any tune-ups in the near future. But I do trust you'll find an excuse to come by for the occasional visit. By the by, where did you find these parts? What is it, dear? You look, well, a bit like you've been stung by a terror ray. I've got ointment for that too, you know.
There's a grafting lab way out on Cloister that was still operational. Till recently. I found it, Doc. And... Law. I ain't seen any horrors like that.
Still operating? Inez, do you feel all right? The program was shut down more than 6 months ago. Any further funding would be in direct violation of Auntie's orders.
I know what I saw. They were brutalizing folk and creatures. Paying them no mind, giving them no honor, even if they succumb to the process. The doctor there, he killed a friend of mine. And you're telling me you knew nothing of it?
Inez, I swear I didn't. That sounds... Oh, Sovereign's mercy, that sounds precisely like what I would protest with every breath.
The creatures they were experimenting on broke out of their cages, killed most of the staff. But you know what's worse? Keeping a dead soldier's body on display. Like a thing. I found the doctor in charge, still alive. We spoke briefly. and I allowed him to live. On the condition that he redeems himself and uses his research for good.
But this ain't the extent of it, I fear. I need to find out who's responsible for all.
Oh, Inez, I know you do. But with the program officially shuttered, it would be awfully difficult to ascertain which individual has the pockets to fund such a... Wait. Yes, that does shed light on a correspondence I received recently. A vice president sent a message asking for my presence and scientific expertise to discuss a unique opportunity. I found the secrecy odd at the time, but I do suppose it lines up with your discovery. His name is Willard Conan, VP of Experimental Operations. The very man who was in charge of the grafting program at its inception. He's... Oh, I know that look. If you mean to do something, I beg you.
I just mean to have a little chat. I will be asking Willard to reform the grafting program. You heard from Dr. Rasmussen, right? I spared him and his research for this purpose. If there's good to be had from the program, then Willard needs to invest in that good. And you're my first choice to lead the new program.
You honor me. I did receive a message from a Rasmussen, yes. He is on his way with research to hand over to me. But it would bring purpose back into my work. All of Fairfield knows as well as I that I've been craving it for some time. And if it helps folk like Inez, I will help you. Vice President Conan's office is aboard the Undisputed Claim, the flagship of Auntie's Choice. I do not know where exactly, as I've never been, but it's my understanding that you will need to present this calling card to gain entry. Inez, what you are doing is noble, and I wish you the greatest of successes.
Thank you, Doc. Now, you get those grafting tools ready, because I ain't intending to fail.
Okay, that's the quest complete. And I get to level up again. Alright, so now we have to go back to the Undisputed Claim.
Commander, I've been thinking. Can I bend your ear a moment?
Sure.
We got the intel we need, Commander. The Undisputed Claim's our destination. If we find this Willard and convince him to use this grafting research for folks' betterment, well then, all this hurt we've seen will have counted for something. Been doing some thinking about what happened in the lab. I went there to kill that man for what he did to Ortiz, and instead, let him walk away with his research. Didn't realize till I saw the lab what a fool I was. All for thinking that company folk gave a damn about each other. Even so, I still reckon we got a real shot of making things better. Auntie's Choice can't be trusted on their own with this research, that's clear. But if someone like me were to guide them, maybe they can be shaped into what I thought they were. If they could actually help folk like they claimed they would when they liberated Tau Ceti, it'd make life better for anyone. Ain't just saying that, are you? Ortiz sent me a message because he knew I would take action. Thanks, Commander. Maybe this is what folk mean, but maybe...
Alright. Back to the Undisputed Claim. Alright, and now that we're back in the ship, I think I'm going to call the episode here. Just because there's two ways this is going to go. Either this next mission is going to be like we go talk to him and then it's over, and then I'll be kicking myself because I should have just did the mission in this episode. Or the other option is that this mission is going to be a very long one that requires its own episode, which is what I'm banking on. So I'm going to end it here. If you've enjoyed, like and sub as always, and I will talk to you in the next video. La pizza.